Welcome to the Headlines Live here on Core Politics with me, Rob Double. It is Friday the 8th of September 2017. Let's take you through what's making the headlines today. So to start with, MP Brexit letter. This is particularly in the Times and the Financial Times. It's a letter which has been signed by dozens of Tory MPs, which wants to lock the Prime Minister Theresa May into a hard Brexit. Now, what does that mean? It means Britain should not pay into the EU budget during a transition period after March 2017. And also, Britain must be able to sign trade deals during this transition period after March 2017 as well. This letter apparently is being widely shared. It was leaked yesterday, and it's called for pro or soft Brexit Tories, people such as Anna Soubry, to urge the Prime Minister to sack Brexit Minister Steve Baker and Treasury aide Suella Fernandes because they've been accused of supporting this letter. The FT also runs a story of the European Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker questioning the stability and accountability of Brexit Secretary David Davis. Obviously, more Brexit news will be coming out today. Keep an eye on the news outlets if you want to keep up to date with that. Next up from The Guardian, Justice, Race Bias. This is a report written by Labour MP David Lammy, which was commissioned in January 2016 by the then Prime Minister David Cameron and has been supported by the current Prime Minister Theresa May. The report has concluded that there is still overt racial prejudice in the criminal justice system against black and minority ethnic groups, although it is declining. The proposed way to tackle the bias, the report said, well, some of the ideas being bandied around are prosecutions against some black and minority ethnic suspects should be deferred or dropped, provided they complete something like a rehabilitative programme. Let's look in focus, though, at the main story, which is, of course, Hurricane Irma. This is in the Mirror and the I newspaper, as you can see. I has just simply gone with devastated, and the Daily Mirror, Navy's dash to save a 150-mile-an-hour storm Brits. Let's take you through this story, then. Now, Hurricane Irma is the most powerful Atlantic storm ever recorded. We've been covering this for the past couple of morning briefings as well. Florida is preparing for the worst, as Storm Jose is also on the way. At least 10 people have been killed and up to 49 million people have now been affected by the hurricane. The UK has pledged £32 million in aid so far. But as the Mirror is picking up, a Royal Navy task force has been rushed into the region to aid more than 50,000 Britons who've been stranded by the hurricane. And today we hear that the British Virgin Islands has declared a state of emergency. So there's going to be a lot more on that story as the hurricane continues its trajectory and continues the destruction, which obviously, as such a powerful hurricane, it will cause. Final story then comes from The Times. A 13-year-old girl has been revealed as a record organ donor. Jemima Lazell died from a brain aneurysm in 2012, but saved 8 lives through being an organ donor. The average donor enables normally about 2.6 transplants, so a significant higher than the average. Her mother said, I'm sure she would be very proud with her legacy. That's pretty much it. You're up to date for today, and indeed this week. Don't forget you can find more on everything we're doing on our Facebook stream and our Twitter page. But from me, Rob Double, and all the team here on Core London this week, have a fantastic weekend.